Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters in Christ, culture, and cringe. We are back with another Nikke Gaza Victory video. So, the confirmation of the collab just got confirmed. Um, like we guessed, like I said in the video yesterday, it's the ReZero collab, starting life in another world. New collab available March 21st. So basically the hints and the evidence has proven to be sort of correct, right? So we got Rem here, we got Ram, and we got Amelia as the three premier units for the collab. So obviously one of them is going to be an SR, and two of them are going to be SSR. Um, if I had to take a guess, it'll probably be that Ram is the SR, as she is in most gacha games. She's just while she's a good lovable character, she's probably just not the most favorite of these three, right? She's not the top of the pick of these three, right? Where we have Rem and we have Amelia here. Um, I want to say off the back, just straight up off rip, this art's pretty good. This artwork, pretty freaking good. Like I have to give it to Nikke, where they've been killing it with art. Like ever since the Nier collab, this artwork for collabs has been fantastic. Like I feel like they really do the collabs justice. Like they try to really make collabs look good. I don't know if it's out of respect for the other people's IP in their game, or if they're just like Nikkei-fying them, right? I don't know how else to describe it. It didn't really happen with the chainsaw event. That was like the first collab event we had. Um, but I will say like from that collab, we learned a lot from how the collabs should be handled, or at least I feel like Shift Up has, because after that, the collabs have been hitting. Nikke collab is hit, not Nikke, Nier collab hit. It really did hit. Like the models of 2B and A2, phenomenal. Actually, literally, probably one of the best models in a collab of Nier that I've seen. And Nier is in like almost every gacha game I've played, in almost every fighting game I've played, and I still think Nikke really did good for A2 and 2B. They they cooked with the Nier collab, right? And then not only that, the artwork is really good. Um, So you got a good model, you got good artwork, right? The burst animations were good, and this is something that we didn't have in the Chainsaw collab, but we did have this in the Nier collab, and I wonder if the Nier collab is what we should set precedents of for future collabs, right? Because in the Chainsaw collab, right? Chainsaw Man collab, um, there weren't any skins for the unit, right? We only had the closest thing you got to skin for the unit was the alternative and the ability to take Makima's coat off, but I think that also came after a little bit of some outrage, quote unquote, for some Nikke lore if you were there back in the day, right? But then the Nier collab came, right, and we got Pascal, A2, and 2B, right? Not only did A2 and 2B get like the alternate versions, kind of like how Makima did with her coat off, like how 2B has her skirt off and A2 has short hair and battle damage clothing. Um, they also got a battle pass skin, and I know we hate this. God forbid we get another one, but 2B got a gotcha skin. So alternatively, now we might get a Rem Battle Pass skin, right? And we might get an Amelia Gotcha skin. If Nier is the precedent of how we should expect collabs to go going forward, that's probably what's gonna happen. That's what we have to look out for. Um, but I'm gonna be honest. If they look anywhere near half as good as this art, I'm kind of here for it. So now that we have the confirmation about what's happening, we need to talk about how fucked we might be, right? So you should have been saving. You should have been better than me, been a better commander, better man than me, right? And you should have been saving past these standard banners, saving your tickets, saving your gems, and you should have been amassing pity, right? If you had pity left over, you should have kept it, right? Um, this is a completely fucked situation, right? So you got the collab into the half Annie into summer. Last year they sprinkled a couple of standard banners in between the summer stuff, so you could have some time to save for the second half of summer. But it's still a lot. Like the later half of the year for Nikke is a it's a lot. There's a big thing to break it down to you, right? So we got this collab, then you have summer, or no, you have this collab, then you have half Annie, then you have summer, then you might have a standard banner here too, maybe 2 to 3, right? And then you might, well, at least last year we had summer part 2, which they might do again. Just if they want to maximize profits, it worked for them. And then after that, you had like uh getting closer to that, there might be some really good units, like some sprinkles in there, like some really good sleeper units, or we might get the Elysian duo still. But then getting closer to the end of the year, you got a second collab, you have the actual anniversary, you have Christmas, and then you have New Year's, right? And that's not including any new units or reruns that a person might want to grab, because especially the limited units, right? If they do summer, there's going to be new limited units, and then there's going to be the rerun limited units. Like, you're going to want summer and Nice, you're going to want to pick that up, and that's going to be on I think, a less chance in the Pilgrim, and you might be tempted to use pity on it, right? You might still want to pick up Summer Mary. You might want to pick up Summer Helm. We don't talk about Summer Neon, right? But you might like actually want to pull on the radar banner, or there might be a new summer unit that you really freaking like, and you might pull on that, right? Then you have, then you have a second collab coming. All of a sudden, they might throw in a Bayonetta collab, bro. Like, you don't know what they could do. Then there's Christmas coming up. Then you have the actual anniversary. You might get Crown. You might get Chime and Crown, which would be, if we get Crown, I'm fucked. Cinderella might come out getting closer to the actual Annie. Cinderella might come out during this half Annie. So you could be completely boned and fucked. And we still don't know the deal of like Halloween, how they want to handle that, because at any moment they could just decide to say, hey, screw the standard banners that we were going to give you during like October and September. We might throw an early Halloween event and get you a Halloween limited unit, right? Like, you might get freaking Halloween costume Mihara, a Halloween costume Crow, and Crow might actually be a viable unit, good unit, which we don't want. Fuck that champion. Fuck that unit. Keep her in the F tier. Keep her in the trash. We don't fuck with her. But you know what I'm saying, right? They could just do shit. They've already given us like a new type of unit with Privity and D, where like normally those would be limited characters, but they gave us alters, like just standard alters. Um, I guess it started with Black Shadow Scarlet, but that was part of like a New Year's event. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of awkward to see or predict what they could do when they justifiably have means to switch it up. Um, all that just to say, like, the later half of Nikke is really dangerous. Don't spend money you don't have. Don't go out of your way to try to get every unit. Try to keep yourself safe. Just know that the bottom half of Nikke year, it's really stacked. It typically gets really stacked because you got 2 collabs, you got summer events. Summer events and gacha games are always hype. You got Christmas events, then you have the actual anniversary. The anniversary is always hype. Christmas is always hype, and then right after Christmas, you got New Year's. There's just a lot. Like that's just like at least 4 events stacked right there, and then there might be some standard banners you might really like. Like they could fuck around and give us a new crow, right? Not a new crow, a new sugar, right? They might fuck around and give us a new rappy, and at that point, I'm gone. I lost. At that point, it's over for me. So be safe. Um, save your gems. You know, do what you gotta do. Um, and like I said, that's not including battle pass skins or gotcha skins. So we got off a little side tangent there, but all that to say, um, this is our first collab of 2024. Let's see if it's better than our first collab uh, that happened with Chainsaw Man. Let's see if the near collab set a precedent that we should expect from every collab going forward, um, where we get some pretty usable units to this day. A2 is still pretty usable. 2B is definitely still usable. I still use my 2B. Um, if these units look anywhere near as good as this art, if they have some solid skills, solid burst animations, um, they might be a really good pickup. I personally was planning on doing a one and done, but I don't know if they look this good. If the burst animations looking good, I might have to try the MLB at least one of them, at least Amelia, right? Um, we don't. They might even give these 3 summer skins, right? That could be crazy. Like you might get Rem and Ram in bikinis, Amelia in bikinis. That is, think about it. Think about it. They could cook. Um, but I think that's all I have to say in this video. So thank you all for watching. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. And thank you for giving me some of your time. Until next time, peace.